What's guys, and welcome back to Cowboy Life Simulator. Welcome to episode 3, day number 3 out here on the ranch. Excited to see what we can get into today. We have a lot to look forward to, and some missions we're going to be completing, some more stuff we're going to be completing around the house. There's a lot to get done. So if we take a look at our actual objectives, I think we're going to be in a place where we're going to go talk to Lady Maxwell. I'm hoping she's going to answer us later on today. We definitely should go in and talk to the town vet to see about Diablejo. Not going to be able to buy any animals. Oh, we could actually recultivate a field. So I think, we've got a hoe here, and we can recultivate these right here. We picked up the cabbage from here before.
Over what seems so small.
These fields were here before we were ever here. These were already placed from days past. So we might as well just take care of this, get the XP for it. I think we had one more, right? Didn't we pick up a bunch of cabbage from here? I don't even remember where it was, though. So yeah, basically that's how those fields work, and obviously as soon as our actual farm over here is done, we'll be able to do that on these as well, so we could keep replanting seeds. Let's go check on these guys really quick, make sure everything is good. Looks like they could use a little bit of water. Let's make sure these are solid, and then we're going to work on some new developments around the farm. Go ahead and sip some water for ourselves, refill our watering can. Let's make sure that these plants are good to go. We're going to be able to harvest these things sooner rather than later. It's going to happen later on today, so we can't forget that. Gotta love this, man. Waking up at 5:30 in the morning, watching those stars fade away. No city lights or anything. Granted, I don't think we really had electricity back here, so we didn't really have city lights to worry about, light pollution, but I'm going to go ahead and get these 4 taken care of here all at the same time. I think we might need one more replenishment of, oh, we've got little butterflies and stuff. Maybe we don't need a replenishment. All right, there we go. So if we take a look at some of our craftable things here, I definitely want to get a meat dryer. I want to get a meat smoker, so we're going to be able to do each of these. I also feel like a well would be a really good idea. We could build a rabbit cage. House up to 8 rabbits. Rabbits inside need any additional feeding equipment. You could place food directly in the cage, so we could think about that. We got decoration here too. So I'm going to say the most important thing is probably the well. I really want to get this set up right here because I feel like we're going to be able to quickly replenish our water. So I'm going to put this, I guess, well, let's see. Where do we want to extend this? I think we're probably going to go that way. I'm going to put it right here. We could start getting to work. We're going to need 7 stones. I don't know that we have enough stones, so we're going to have to get more stone. And if you want me to be honest, I don't exactly remember how we were getting stone. Were these just little rocks that we like picked up? Well, gosh dang, if this ain't easy, you just hit rocks to get stone. What do you know, baby? I don't know how we got stone before, but we've got it now. So not every single time is going to produce stone here. But this is how we get it. I don't even see if there's like a health bar. Like, how do you know? It's like now it's not giving us much. This one might be cooked. We're going to get a bunch of stone here. Can I just randomly hit pretty much anything? And we're just going to have stone randomly appearing out of the sky, baby. Okay. Ask and you shall receive, Trev. If you need stones, just go hit a rock. Literally any rock should do here. Yes, that is amazing. If the devs happen to watch this video, we cannot save the music volume. It resets every single time. So every episode, every time I reload the game, every time I start it up or do anything, as long as you're not playing consistently, you always have to reset it. I always forget to do that, but the music's a little bit too loud here. So hopefully we can get that figured out. But we're going to go take care of these. We could probably drop some extra stones in this bag. We need 5, right? Looks like we've got some new mail, and it looks like our objective up on the top left did upgrade a little bit. So we're going to take everything. We could split these. Split again. I wish you could choose how many you want to split. It's fine. All right, let's just take these and put these in here. I can't put anything in that bag. Why not? Can't put anything there. Okay, so we're just going to drop these. Okay, and drop these. And it should automatic. Okay. It's not going to let me trade with that bag, but if I drop next to it, it will put that in there automatically. So we love that. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to finish up this well. We've got 5 more stone here. It's going to save us a lot of trips out to the riverside, which is going to be nice. We need a log, and we're going to need at least 4 wooden boards and a rope. Oh, shoot. We don't have any rope, do we? We've got the 4 boards. We're going to have the log. Let's split this. Let's at least get these basic pieces taken care of. Oh, we need another wood log. Okay, hold on. We do have some hemp that we can make some rope out of. So I'm going to take some more logs over here. We can make rope over here with the hemp, right? We're going to make as much rope as we can. We can make 2 each. And we might have to go find more hemp eventually, but at least we're gonna have this going for now. Let's get the log. Let's get the log. Let's get the boards on the bottom here so we can take care of those. We're gonna have one more log and one rope. Taking a lot of logs here, so we've got to split these over here and then drop these. You got to put them down, then you got to drop them, and they'll go over there. Perfect. Okay, we're starting to get this thing figured out. We've got 4 ropes over here. We're going to take these ropes. Love that. And we're going to be able to finish up this well. We're probably going to have to build a bucket. Technically, we do have a bucket. I don't know if we could attach our watering can or how this works. All right, we've got a well.
One step closer to being half competent.
So can we fill up all this stuff here? Oh my goodness. We could fill everything up right here, and then we could just get out here and take care of all of this. I love it. Life is really starting to come together here. Life is like a box of chocolates, baby. Look at that. Go ahead and fill that up. Make sure that's always done. Make sure we're always drinking from it so we feel good. And it looks like Miss Maxwell is going to be good to go. Let's see what we've got in the mailbox. To the citizens of Bravestan, Mr. Slim Jitters, Deputy Sheriff of Bravestan, hereby wants to make it known that he has received word of ongoing federal military preparations. Anyone willing to help the country make a few dollars doing it is requested to speak to Mr. Jitters to learn the details. Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty amazing. We're almost going to have this good cabbage. So as soon as the cabbage is done, we're going to be able to take all this stuff into town. We can get that recipe for the food. We're going to be able to talk to somebody about making some money for the military. We're going to be able to talk to the vet to see about the big outlaw, and things are going to be good. But it does look like we may have saved our neighbor's life. And I'm going to take some onions and stuff for the fact that we did that. All right. Go see what we got going on. How you doing, sir? Haven't met you before. Good to see you. And it looks like this is going to be her helper. Good to see you. I gave her the dose. She's resting easier now. You have no idea how much that helped. I was barely keeping my head above water that day. Well, did it help at all? Not exactly as much as I would have wanted to see, and not as much as I know it used to help her before. That's not good. I'm starting to think of giving her medication is like putting a cabbage compress on a broken limb. It erases the pain, but it doesn't fix the issue? Exactly, neighbor, exactly. To put it simply, the real reasons of her sadness need to be pruned from the root. Her husband, Lord Daniel Maxwell, has been missing for a long time, you see. She will not see anyone until she learns the truth. She's wilting away, not knowing. So we've got a bit of a mystery we're going to have to take on here. Anyhow, I'd like to repay you for your effort. Here's $10 for your trouble. Thank you. Coin's always useful. I couldn't not when that's the cost. I mean, to be honest, I really could use the coin. But I'm gonna be like State Farm. Now, that's something I didn't expect to hear. I'm quite taken aback, actually. You're a good man helping the neighbor like that. Okay, that's... To be honest, I would have really, really liked to have the money there. When did the husband go missing? He's been missing since that bastard Cyrus Van Zant took over the mines. It's been quite a while now. People started calling Lady a widow already, thinking Lord Daniel is dead. But where's the body? Nobody knows. The funeral, no husband. She can know no peace. Please search for him, bring him alive, bring back bad news. Anything is better than not knowing. Where should I start? The bandits attacked. He was over the mines. People say he ran away, called him a coward. He's many things, but not a coward. Whenever he wanted to be alone, he would wander the canyons, knew them like the back of his hand. Maybe he hid there. Maybe something happened to him. It's easy for you to say. Best of luck with the search, kind sir. Thanks for wanting to help us. All right, I'm going to do my best. Can't promise anything, but we got a missing husband. We got some outlaws. We got some people taking over the mines. We got all kinds of stuff, and I've got to be able to put food on the table, too. We're struggling as it is, so let's head back. I'm going to check on these cabbages. I don't want to go into town until those are done, and we should probably... I think we might be able to... Well, we don't have any cabbage. I wanted to cook a meal. We could even look into doing a little bit of foresting and setting up our meat smoking. It is only 8:10 after all, which is nice, so I'm going to think about that. Let me see if we were to build... We've got the composter and everything. If we were going to do the meat dryer, meat smoker, and tannery... See, this is great. We could start building all this stuff. We need 5 sticks and a rope. We're going to be able to do this. Let me take some sticks right here. So I'm going to set up a meat dryer next to our other machines. So we got 5 sticks and 2 ropes. The ropes are a little bit harder to come by.
5 minutes ago.
But now we're going to be able to take this meat and we're going to be able to dry meat out here, which is obviously going to make it more valuable. Right now it's got a value of 6 cents, but I'm hoping that's going to be better later, and hopefully it's not going to go bad. We've also got the ability to make a meat smoker, which is going to be 3 stone and 4 wood boards, which I think we already have. So let's just go ahead and get this guy right next to our meat dryer. And we should be able to finish this up quickly. Do we have another stone in here? Split it. I think we got to move it over here first, then split it, put it down, then drop it. And we can finish this up. We need some boards. Really, all I want to do is be able to make the, I want to be able to make the workshop here. Or not the workshop. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the small barn so that we can start to store stuff. I'm tired of leaving little things lying around, little bags of stuff. But, all right, we got a meat smoker here. So we're going to want fuel in the meat smoker. I'm going to put some big logs. We can put some sticks in there, too. And then I'm going to split this, move this over. And do we smoke this straight up? Or do we have to dry it first? I don't know. We're going to see what happens between the two of those. We got some meat cooking. Things are starting to happen. Let's drop this stuff. Anything we don't need. Raw fat. Stone we can drop. We do have a bunch of plants and stuff. Everything else we can hang on to. We've got one roasted cabbage of 3-star quality, which we're going to want to bring to that guy. New poster. Let's go check on these over here. We should be close on our plants. Ripens in 11 hours. All right, so we're not quite going to be there, unfortunately. We might have to turn those in tomorrow. I feel like it's a little bit too early to go after the husband. I'm gonna calm down on that. One thing we definitely need to do is go back by the shooting range to get some more bullets for our revolver. Talk about the letter. I feel like this isn't a bad idea. And both of these are going to be in the same spot, right? I would imagine it's going to be the town vet and everything else. Diamond's farm, we can stop by on the way there to be able to pick up some bullets and then come back around. We're not going to be able to buy any horse or anything yet. So I guess for right now, we're kind of chilling. This is going to ripen in 5 hours. So really, we could, I mean, while we're waiting, we could set up some more farming here. Granted, we don't have any compost to be able to work with. Or do we? We do have compost that we can use. And you know what? Let me split this. Let me bring these over here because we could start cooking too. We've got some hemp seed. I don't know if you need a compost hemp seed, but we could put some hemp seed down just for the heck of it. And actually, technically, I think you want to put compost down first. Fertilization of the currently selected plant. So do we put this here first? Oh, that kind of put it all over the place. And then we put this down, and it says that that's composted. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. It looked like that had an area of effect, so I wonder if we can compost a lot of different things all at once. We'll figure that out over time, but let's go ahead and get some water on this hemp. And then I actually have another plan. We're going to go back, we're going to try some cooking, and we're going to see what kind of meals we can make, and we might be able to make some money with that. And see if there's anything else around the farm we can start building while we wait for this cabbage to finish so we can knock out a couple of birds with one stone. So we added the fireplace to our thing before, and we're going to be able to come in here. I believe we don't have any raw meat now. Stew is onion, mushroom, and raw meat. Didn't we have? Burgundy needed garlic, raw meat, and cabbage. I'm going to try making a burgundy. Let me grab one of these raw meats over here. Let's split this, bring this off. And now we can make a burgundy with our garlic and raw meat. That's going to be kind of exciting, baby. Look at that. 2 health, 30 hunger. It's going to be worth $1. At the end of the day, it's really all about the XP. We're just trying to level up. We're starting small. We're going to get there eventually. Looks like this is going to be our dried meat. It's got a value of 7 cents. The raw meat has a value of 6 cents, but it is going to increase our hunger. It's not going to cause any negative health or thirst. So that's going to be pretty worth it. And then over here, smoked meat is going to add to hunger. It's got a value of 12 cents though. So you are doubling the value there. So like we're pretty hungry right now. We should take this, and then when we need it, we've got some food that we're going to be able to put down, and we'll not run into the issue of us trying to run around and find berries and things like that. So if we have 2 handles, 19 wood logs, and 24 wood boards, we're going to be able to get a tannery, which we're going to need fat to be able to run, which we actually have. So I'm going to say we start to get this thing popping, dude. Let's have this maybe over on the other side. Maybe something like this. Looks good. Give me all the things.
I'm not a mule.
I mean, we kind of are a mule. Long as we can walk, we can talk, we can work, baby. Just get this thing done. So we're going to be putting down boards. We're going to be putting up pillars. We're going to be putting a roof over this bad boy. Yes, sir. Where's our next thing? Right here. All right. Let's get some upper skeletons. Got that. Let's get this part here. We are going to have to do some more logging eventually, especially when we want to build our barn and stuff, but that's a ways off, so we might as well... Oh, shoot, our tool broke. I think we do have another hammer, and technically we could craft another one, but we need some sticks. Let's go grab those. This thing is going to break pretty quickly. Ooh, we don't have a lot of sticks, do we? I think we have a lot of sticks in our... I actually know exactly where we have a lot of sticks. Putting this thing up. We are having a bit of a resource trouble here, dude. It's kind of hard to come by. 20 sticks there, beautiful. I mean, the sticks are hard to come by, but it's just like grindy. Everything takes a lot. So we're going to be able to make a wooden hammer here. I'm hoping we're going to be able to make some better tools eventually. Let's make a couple wooden hammers. We are a little bit hungry, but let's finish building this first.
A few more swings and it's done for.
Yes, sir. There she is. All right, couple more pieces of roof here. And I think, are we good to go? We got to build this thing. Oh, we're going to need some handles out here. Got to go make some handles over at our workshop, but we're going to be okay. We do have this dried meat, so let's go ahead and eat that. We're going to take care of our hunger. We got a well over there that we can get our water taken care of, and we're going to be in good shape, baby. Wood cutting station. We're going to want to... Nope, it's the workbench. We're going to want to make a couple of handles. Gonna take wood boards, so as soon as those are done, we can finish that up, and this thing should be close to done. Well, that's working. We are a little bit parched, so we should go down here and take care of this. I think we could do some hunting, too. I don't know. I think going and getting some bullets, doing some hunting, getting a lot of meat. Like, I might have to take a day or two and just kind of grind and get a lot of stuff, because it's taken a lot to get done, you know what I mean? So let's make sure all of this stuff is all properly watered. Luckily, it looks like you can't step on it, and it's not gonna hurt you too bad. These are so close to being right. We got 3 hours. But yeah, at some point, we're going to have to learn how to make money. We're not going to be able to buy anything. We're not going to be able to do anything. I'm hoping we can get bullets from Mr. Diamond's farm over here. He did say if we go to the shooting range that he'd have extra bullets at any point. So, you know, we're going to need bullets. We need beans and bullets out here, and we don't have money to be able to pay for it. So it's a little bit rough. Got a couple of handles here. Let's take these off of them. Finish this guy up here, and it looks like...
I reckon I'm learning.
Our workshop is done. Knitting machine, tailor table. What can we do with the tannery? We're going to take fat, which I know we have fat. I don't know what we did with our animal fat, but I know we have it. I'm assuming we're going to be able to take like animal skins and turn them into pants and things. To be honest, I don't really know. Okay, so we're going to come back over here. Let's drop all this stuff that we don't need. We've got bones. I'm going to drop our extra flint. Anything that's... Ooh, canned turkey. See, this is going to be good to hang on to. Glass bottles we can put in there. We've got compost. I kind of want to know what we did with our fat. Is it in here? We definitely had fat somewhere. This is one of those things where I'm looking right at it and I just can't see it, isn't it? Go ahead and eat a little bit of dried meat here.
Ain't gonna write home about it. I ain't hungry no more.
Help us with our food situation. And I'm going to go try to take out a couple of boars out here. By that time, our cabbage should be done. We could take that into town. We can run our other missions. We also might have some stuff in our snares that we can check out. I don't know if you can overhunt or how that works, but definitely going to try to get some stuff out here. Got something? I see anything? I see some berries out here. Not going to lie, I don't necessarily love hunting. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. We've seen these guys charge us before. And I wouldn't say that this pistol is the strongest defensive weapon. I'm gonna take all these berries though, yes sir. And we got a chest that's already empty. Got some movement out here. I'm just worried that I'm gonna see one.
It was me or that thing. Guess who's still standing?
And then I'm not gonna see another one out of the bushes, you know what I mean? Me or him, look who's still standing, baby. All right, we will take that. Beautiful. I'm gonna take all this. We're gonna be able to get that on our smoker or our could also put it on our dryer. I don't know which one's gonna be better. That was an unfortunate spawn for you, sir, but we will take that. Nervous reloading up over a cliff here. We've got 4 shots in the revolver now. Again, we want to make sure we stop by and try to get a little bit more ammo if we can, but I'm just trying to get some extra food because we are looking a little light in the food department. Whoa, my goodness, bro. Are you freaking kidding me? Where are these guys spawning in from? Okay, I'm gonna call that a little bit too close for comfort. We're gonna go back. We should be good. Our cabbage should be good to go now. And honestly, you know what? I may take out a couple of trees here just because we used a lot of wood, a lot of our logs in the making of the tannery and everything else that we built. So let's make sure
holds up a while longer.
That these things are all good to go. We can bring these back to the the camp. Just heavy resource
That's
management
enough.
here.
I'm not a mule.
Well, unfortunately for you, I think you actually are, sir. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get all these and still be able to move. All right. It's going to be really slow, but we're going to bring this stuff back to camp. We're going to drop this off at our little sack out front, and we should be good to go into town. It's noon. Oh, hot noon, baby. Make sure we get there before it gets too late. Things are really starting to come together here. Look at this. We've got workshops. We've got tanneries. We've got all kinds of stuff. So we're going to drop all of this over here. We should be able to move now, right? No? We're 81 out of... Oh, because we've got these extra logs over here. So we're going to drop those two. 61 out of 75. That looks good. I'm going to say... So this is making meat that gives us 15 hunger. This makes us meat that gives us 20 hunger. 7 cents versus 12 cents. I'm gonna put the meat over here. I think we're gonna want more dry meat. Gonna eat this. It's gonna be nice snacks, little beef jerky action. All right, beautiful. So our next mission, let's go check our cabbage over here. We do have some more mail, bro. I don't know how we get so many pieces of mail. No, that's just normal pieces of mail. I think we've already seen that. Okay, let's refill this. Let's take a drink. Cabbage ripens in 1 hour. We're almost there. I'm gonna rewater everything, and basically we're hoping for at least 4. We need 5 total 3-star cabbages, and this we've got 1 here, so we need a couple more. Oh shoot, spare chairs needed. Bartender over at Sip and Saddle. Here's the situation. To put it simply, we've had a fight here at the saloon the other night. We're now at a shortage of chairs. As a result, we're gonna get some golden nuggets. 2 golden nuggets worth $5 each. And some farm XP if we take care of that. That looks good. We've got 240 hours off on that. Saloon stock is running low. We need some beer. I don't know how to make beer. And needles are needed. We need some bone needles. 20 of them. We do have some bones. I just don't know how to make those. We're going to have to figure out how all this works. So there's a tannery. There's a rack. There's an upgrade panel. There's more racks out here. I really don't know. I'm assuming we put like animal fat and stuff out there. I don't really know how it works. We're going to have to figure that out later, but for right now, we're going to keep on working. I think we might be able to sign up for a job here in a second, which is going to be great. Is this ready? Ripens in 1 hour. It's so close, dude. Come on. We got to finish this up so we can get into town. Some of these are 7 hour. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get 4 cabbage from these 2. I don't know how it works. It's like watching paint dry here, dude. Ripens any minute. Come on, baby. You could see that green line just slowly going up. I'm going to go ahead and water everything else, make sure we stay ahead of it. By the time we refill this, we should be back in business. We're burning daylight here, cabbage. Could you please hurry up? Dude, I feel like every time I look down at it, it's backed up a little bit. Plant is not ripe yet. Come on. Come on. We do have a workshop. We're going to have a stone and a furniture workshop. So if we make this, we need decent quality handles. I don't know how to make that. But if we make this workshop, we could potentially make those chairs. That's why we got that chairs challenge. We also have the rabbit cage that I think getting into some animal husbandry would be really important. So we're going to have to look into that eventually. Dude, this is, it's not, I feel like ever since we waited for this, it stopped moving. We have to go so far into town. I want to take this in to the general store guy so that we can get his recipe for better food. It's all about trying to be more efficient. I'm tired of eating just straight up beef jerky. And now bro, it's right there. But yeah, we're going to be able to put this workshop like right next to the tannery. From there, we're going to be able to get a forge, a beehive, a honey extractor, animal feed maker, windmill, oil extractor, mayo maker, distillery, market, cedar. Interesting. Okay. This is going to be a long journey here. I love it, though. This is one of the best farming simulators that we've seen. Bro, I don't even know how to deal with this. I'm stressed out. I want to be able to get into town and to finish this off, but it's taking forever. Let's make sure we're closing this fence here whenever we leave to make sure that we don't let the critters get in. It is so close. Just going to water it, try to give it a little extra love here. Come on now. Get in there, girl. What you got growing on the side of the road, Trev? Oh, nothing to see here, officer. Nothing to see here. It's just for my clothing and to be able to make rope. We could have been out there chopping down trees. I mean, I guess we might as well, dude. I think the tree, it looks like the trees might grow back. School's starting to break down. That's kind of sad, but we're going to be fine. Balling, baby. I'm going to start taking down some more of these because we are going to need these eventually, so we might as well stay ahead of the job. Nobody needs to sit around the time like this, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of lazy bones out here if you're
This
sitting.
bag's too heavy. Do I have a hoarding problem?
You guys you ever have him pop up, the Carton Arcs guy, Lazy Bones? Some of those are some of my favorite videos, bro. I've always been somebody that returned their cart, but especially after seeing that, like, you're never going to catch me slacking. Okay, this has to be done. Oh, that looks right. All right, how many are we going to get from this is the question. We got a 4-star cabbage. We got 2 of them, so we're going to be able to, okay, beautiful. Let this one be done. We're going to have to recultivate the field here, so we can go ahead and hit it with one of these. Beautiful. We got a fresh field. I'm not going to put any compost or anything on it yet. Oh, it's a fresh composted field already. Okay, so we can, I say we put, let's put some more cabbage down because the cabbage is doing well for us. So we're going to put some cabbage there, and then we're definitely going to want to get some water on that thing. And then hopefully our other one's going to be done. I really thought we were going to be able to run into town at noon, but this thing had other plans. Dude, the fact that we can just get the water from the well there, things are actually looking pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. I'm liking our setup a lot. I want to grow the field this way. I want to have the fence go out and we could kind of make it huge. I wish we would have put it out here. We might move it entirely. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we definitely did kind of mess up with the bush right here. Please finish, dude. I put you guys in the ground together. This is crazy. Just tending to my freaking garden here, bro. I can't do anything else. Just waiting on this. I'm going to turn my back to it. Oh my gosh, dude, we did 2 turns away. There you go. Okay, let's hurry up and recultivate this, Trev. I do like that it holds the composted field, and then we're going to make sure we get this thing fully watered up. She's going to be ready in 30 hours, and we're going to be able to do this all over again, but we aren't going to have to. We're just going to be able to use that for our own personal stews and stuff. So, bam, got that. Let's go ahead and refill this. We are going to head out. Let's, we definitely need to eat a little bit of beef jerky. Perfect. And we're going to head this way. So we have a couple of objectives. Number 1 is going to be the Diamonds Farm, which is going to be up here. We're going to go to his shooting range. We're going to hope he's going to have some extra bullets for us because we only have 6, and that's not really enough to get the job done. Dude, we need some money to be able to get a freaking horse. We should have taken the $10 from that lady. I'm trying to be a nice guy. I really don't want to be a bad guy, but like, come on. We're in desperate need of money here, Trev. And if we had a horse we could actually get around, it's going to take us half the day to be able to get back to town. We're going to get ourselves in trouble with the timeline of the sunset and everything, but we're going to be okay. Dude, this is just so beautiful. I love this. So our grocery list going into town today, we're going to try to get some free bullets from Mr. Diamond over here. We are going to go talk to the sheriff about the job opportunity with the army. We are going to go... Ooh, watch out for the waterfall there. We're going to go... please tell me this has bullets. Please tell me this has bullets. Please. Revolver rounds. Pick these up. Beautiful, baby. All right, that's 6 out of 9. We're going to be able to climb the mountain here. It feels like a bad idea. What is this? Little cave? Okay, I'm not going in there. Not today. Nope, not going to get sidetracked. I really want to. You guys know I want to, but we're going to come back and take a look at that later. I don't think we're going to be able to go around. Our best effort's probably going to be going this way. But, yeah, we're going to go talk to him. We're going to go talk to the vet to see about the main bad guy. And we're also going to go to the general store, hopefully before he closes. And maybe that means we're going to be able to turn these cabbages in that have taken forever to be able to grow. And we might be able to get a new recipe. To be honest, I feel like we should take the train tracks. Is that a bad idea? I feel like it's a bit of a shortcut. You know, it could be a bad idea. It could be a great idea. It could really save us a lot of time. It could be a place where we could get ambushed. It does look like we have enough space on each side that we might be able to jump out of the way if a train is coming. Just make sure you keep your head in a swivel here, Trev. You should be able to hear her coming, but rather than running around, might as well take a faster route. I love this, dude. This is like, it's slow. This is slow incremental progress. This feels like we are you friendly? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Are you good? Cowboy senses? I don't sense anything on him. All right, so let's talk to Otto, the town vet, about Diablejo. We're gonna go see what we've got going on here. This is the guy who's also gonna sell us a horse for 15 bucks. This might be the horse right here. Nope, that's Otto's horse. He's got a different horse, but we've got 5 cents. I don't think we're going to be able to talk him down on that. Hey there, I don't think we've met before, have we? We haven't. I'm new here. Ah, you're the one MacGuffin sold his farm to. Good to meet you. Don't know if you're more of the adventurous cowboy or a farmer rancher type, but if it's the latter, you've met just the right man. I'm a vet. I also manage the animal market. Okay, I'm not worried about the horse right now. Let me see what he's got in his store. He's got slates and bandages, manure composter. We're not in need of any of this. How about the Diablejo situation? Diablejo? Why? Has something happened? Who sends you? Well, the sheriff mentioned you might have something to say. Yeah, that makes sense, but I'm afraid you'll have to ask someone else. Sorry, kid. Actually, have you talked to the mayor about this already, perhaps? No, not yet. Ah, you haven't. All right. Well, as I said, I don't know much more about him than anyone else here, but do ask the townsfolk. Interesting. Okay. See, animals. We can buy rabbits. Carrot Cassidy, Sheriff Fluffykins Fred, Whiskers Wyatt, and Prairie Pete. Okay, we're going to be adding... Oh, you can see the traits? He's asexual. Bro, what? Rabbits can be asexual? I didn't know that. Okay, we got to make some money. We're going to be buying rabbits for sure. You have a good one, Doc. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll be back later. We got to go figure out about getting a job. We got to start producing some more food. I do feel like we're getting to the point that we're going to be able to start, like we get that workshop up and running, we could start making furniture and then selling that. So we're going to be able to start having a bit of an income here. I think... We want to go straight? Yeah. But yeah, we could get some rabbits, and you guys know rabbits have a history. They've got a reputation that precedes them that we might be able to make a bunch of other rabbits because things F like rabbits, and maybe that can be another source of income for us. I just want to keep building up all these little but mighty income streams that we just get to keep pushing forward and doing our thing. Should we check what's in here? No? All right. Welcome back to town. Good to see you. Good to be here. Appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna talk to the sheriff here in a minute. Let's go to the general store, Foster's General Store. And we have been working on this mission for so long, bro. You have no idea how. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna holler.
Anyone?
Benjamin Foster. Been installed at the Watchtower from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Shoot, that's gonna be the Watchtower station. We could go back there before we leave. Why does it look like y'all are trying to start a fight? How you doing, Wesley Blackwood? Let me guess, you need his horseshoe fixed, right? Seems like that's all folks ever want from me these days. You're the blacksmith, aren't you? Wesley Blackwood. Man, name might not much mean here now, but where I'm from, the Blackwoods have been smithing for centuries. Craftsmanship runs through my veins, fire and steel and all that. My great-great-great-great-grandfather was a smith at Camelot. Yeah, that Camelot. Say he forged swords for King Arthur's knights themselves. I think that's probably BS. Now it's just this. Horseshoes, day in, day out, pounding these damn things into shape for them beasts to step on. Wait a minute, that's you, right? The New Yorker? The townie? Seems like I've been rattling on without even asking. That's me. Things around here used to be different, you know. Back then, when the mines were open, there was real work to be done. It's a shame, really. This place had potential. It used to be a real hub of work and trade. Now, just wait for the next nail in the coffin. Or a horseshoe. You know anything about Diablejo? Oh, yeah. And he should be glad I haven't seen him around. Bastard would have just gotten a hammer to the head. Did he steal something from you? He did much worse, but not to me. He killed Ruff's father a few years back. In cold blood, too. Ruff's father? Yeah, one sad story. Old Jeff Diamond was the man, I tell you, and the roach deserves to hang by his, never mind. But yeah, I haven't seen him myself lately. You could try talking to Otto, our town vet, though. He mentioned to me how he saw Diablejo not long ago. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the sheriff really quick. I'm hoping we're going to be able to go get to what's his name? Slim Jitters. Hey there. My name is Slim Jitters, and I'm the deputy sheriff right here in Bravestan. He's got a stutter. We don't got to be mean to him. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jitters. Likewise, citizen. The name kind of says it all. Hey, you're the one whose farm burned down, aren't you? Yep, that's me. Sorry to hear that. This is Professor Quirrell here, bro. Hope the rest of Bravestan is up to your hopes then. And worry not. The Iron Fist, the Bravestan law enforcement will find the one who committed the hideous crime. The crime was, of course... Okay, I gotta stop stuttering. If you think so, you better talk to the sheriff about it. He likes to keep things close to his chest, and I could see why. Thanks, I'll talk to him. Anything else? About that letter you sent. Grit, grain, and gunpowder. Ah, yes, preparations. I received orders from the state, very important. The armies in need of provisions, and I'm going to get the town involved. Can make a pretty buck, too. So in the next few days, you can expect something in the mail. Be sending out information about what's currently needed. Got it. All right, perfect. Got anything in the store? He's got bullets, revolver, and wet Winchester cartridges. Nice. We don't have money to be able to do that, though. Should we ask him about Diablejo? Heard of him? Like probably around everyone around here. Part of my duties, you could say. He's been a person of interest in many cases. We're actively pursuing the leads. Okay. We could talk to the sheriff, but well, let's talk to the sheriff really quick. Never mind. He didn't have anything to say. So we're going to head out to the thing. I think we're going to go out around this way. He's going to be all the way over at Watchtower Station. Technically, we could take the train tracks the whole way. They should shoot us right there. And we're going to try to deliver these cabbages and finish this mission here. So it looks like that Diablejo mission, we've got 1 out of 3. We know that Rough Diamond, our friend who gave us now free ammunition and stuff, his father was killed by him. So we might want to go ask him about it. I would say that would be the next person I would talk to. Let's go ahead and eat another one of these. This is our last 1 star. And do we... I mean, I might take the shortcut again. Why not? But yeah, so we're working on that. We want to look for Lady Maxwell's husband, and I wonder if those two might be a little bit, you know, related. And then we're also going to have the horse from Otto eventually, once we get $15, which I honestly think might be worth really severely focusing on because getting around is kind of a pain. This is the only part I don't like. I don't see a train coming. We're good. Seems a little bit sketchy here. Over the ravine, but the watchtower station should be just up here. Make sure there's no train coming. We're good. Dude. I mean, right here we could jump off. We'd be fine. I don't think I've seen a train go by. I don't know if you can get a train. I'm just waiting for that GTA 5 train to come through and just absolutely plow me. Oh, bin stall at the watchtower station. This is where we were first dropped off in episode 1. We have made it back. Benjamin Foster, let's talk about the things that you wanted. He needs 5 cabbages. We've got 4 4-stars, and we've got 1 3-star. Bro, what the fudge? There's a 3-star here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to wait for 1 more. Are you freaking kidding me? I wanted the payoff there. I want the big book of Bygos. Read the book to unlock the recipe for the original Polish Bygos according to Ben's mom. I feel like this is going to be really, really worth it, but we're not going to be able to get it because it's not accepting. I think we need another 4-star. They might all have to be the same quality. I don't know. This is a 3-star. It wants average quality of 3, and he's not taking it. Okay, let's see if he knows anything. Ha! What about him? You're looking for him? Not a good idea, boy. I'm helping the sheriff catch him. So you think he might have been the one to burn down your house? He could be. Well, have you seen him recently? I have, actually. Took a nice long stroll to the harbor to see how everything's looking down there, and there he was. Him and his thugs looked like they were plotting something. I mean, when are they not? Interesting. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3 people on that one. Dead or alive. I would imagine the last one is going to be... Should we go talk to Diamond? We got a little bit of time today, and we're not going to be able to freaking do our cabbage until 2 days from now. Luckily, I hope it saves our progress. It looks like you can just deliver him cabbages 1 at a time, but holy cow, that is frustrating. I just wanted to check that one off, and we couldn't get it. Wait a second. Cabbages. 3-star cabbages. Hold on a second. And there's 5 of them. Don't tell me. If I just gave him 4-star cabbages when he would have accepted these 3-star cabbage. I'm wondering if the other 3-star cabbage was a little bit old. So we just got 5 of these. Let's split this. Let's split this again. Can I put this in here? Oh my gosh, bro. We did it. Okay, we got the book. I'm going to put this in our 7 slot. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and read this. And we're going to have a brand new recipe. I'm going to look into making that tonight if we can, as we're sitting around the campfire. But let's go talk to Mr. Diamond and see if we can advance this plot a little bit more. Bro, the fact that there were 5 cabbages in an overturned wagon right next to his normal hangout spot. And we could have kept our 4-star composted cabbages. We could have sold them, to be honest. What's a cabbage worth? Probably not much. 42 cents? Oh my gosh, dude. I bet a 4-star cabbage was worth quite a bit then. Make sure we're picking up whatever we can whenever we can here, Trev. We are going to be a little bit hungry here in a second, so let's just go ahead and eat this 4-star
Tastes like
meat.
food. That's enough.
Beautiful. And, yo, Mr. Rough Diamond. Where's Mr. Rough Diamond? This is, town folk. Mr. Rough Diamond, how you doing, buddy? You know anything about Diablejo? That name? I know right about everything I'd ever need to know about him, friend. Right, the blacksmith did mention something. It's not like it's some secret. Diablejo, he killed my father when I was out of the country. I missed my father's funeral, and when I got back, I vowed on his grave that I would get that bastard one way or another. My mother learned Diablejo made her a widow. It nearly broke her. Sometimes I don't know who hates him more, me or her. And I reckon neither one of us plans on forgiving. I'm so sorry, buddy. Anything specific about that freak you wanted to ask about? Well, have you seen him around lately? No, and he should be glad I didn't. I see. Okay. So I don't think that actually did anything for us. We're going to have to find some other people to talk to. Normal townsfolk we can't talk to. Could we talk to his...
Hello?
It's only him here. I was going to see if we could maybe talk to his mom, but I mean, I don't know if she's still with us or what. Looks like his bullets have not replenished, but well, nope. They might replenish every day, so we're going to keep checking back. Oh my goodness, that was a long day, dude. Into town. At least we, we've got a potential job opportunity coming up, which is pretty exciting. We've progressed pretty far on this outlaw situation, although to be oh, random skulls. Okay, that's concerning, but I will pick them up. I feel like they got to be used for something sometime. I just feel like we're not really in a spot to be able to take on any sort of an outlaw or anything. I feel like we need to get the Winchester. We're gonna have to get lots of ammo. We should probably work on our tannery and you know, getting some better armor and things to wear and stuff. So I don't want to progress too far with that, but we can keep barking at least a little bit. Oop, our tool just broke right there. We've got another hammer. Perfect. Just gonna keep barking as much as we can. Try to be on top of it. Not stick our nose in too deep, but at least have a finger on the pulse as to what's going on. I want to come back. I want to see what this this recipe is. Welcome home, baby. Beautiful. Welcome. Happy to be back. Bygos. It's a cabbage and raw meat. 60 hunger and 20 thirst. Are you freaking kidding me? Is all of our raw meat taken care of? We might have to go... Let me split this. Put that there. Can I take this out? We still got raw meat. Perfect. All right. We're going to be able to make at least 2 of these. So we want to keep growing cabbages. We're gonna make 2 bygos there, and if we could go get some more...
Edible might be legendary.
Might be edible, might be legendary. If we could go get some more hogs before the night's over, we could definitely take advantage of that, and let's make sure that we are keeping our plants watered. This is just like relationships in your life, man. You gotta make sure that you're always watering them. Give them a little bit of attention. Ask them how their day went. Marriage advice for you, baby. But all right, I'm gonna go try to catch me a couple of hogs. Go crank some hogs out back. Dude, this game is just so absolutely ridiculous. Look at that sunset happening. Oh, I love this. This is good. It's a slow grind. It really does feel like we are stuck in Western times and we don't really know what we're doing. We're a city folk just trying to get by, trying to do what we can, trying to be good to people. Oh. Fudge! Yo, chill, dog, chill! Oh my God, why did that scare me so bad, bro? I had no idea what was going on. I thought we had...
too heavy. Do I have a hoarding problem?
I thought... Oh my God, that scared me. I'm gonna take all this too. We're gonna use as many cabbages as we can. I 100% thought that we had like a backfire and like our revolver had like broken or something and we had some shrapnel that got stuck in us or something. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Need a drink.
Need a drink? We're fine. I can get a drink right here. Definitely don't want to waste ammo. Dude, the hogs take the frickin'...
It's breaking down. Let's start thinking about a replacement.
Oh no. Our weapons breaking down. Okay, that's going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to want to make sure we hang on to our meat and we take advantage of the best meat we possibly can. We're going to have to figure out how to make money because we're not going to be able to keep shooting animals and taking animals on if we don't have a revolver, which means we're not going to be able to feed ourselves, which means we're going to get ourselves in a lot of trouble. So we're going to have to figure this out, man. This is going to be tough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to head back. We're going to make some extra bygos. I'm actually curious. Hold on. Let's wait for a second. I want to see how much that bygos is worth. Bro, I don't even know where we're gonna buy a new revolver. Maybe Mr. Diamond? Let's take a little sip of water here. I mean, technically we do have like berries and stuff. We can always eat berries. We've also got our snares, so we could set up more snares. We could do this without hunting. There are ways that we could make this happen. It's just gonna be a lot slower, a lot more tedious. So we should probably look into to making sure that we're prepared for that. Let me make sure. Get our lantern back on 7 here, like having this guy. We can make some more of this bygos, and it looks like this is going to be... It's not worth anything. It's poor quality. The only question is, will it go bad? Should we be putting... I'm going to make some more bygos here. Let's make as much bygos as we can. Should we be putting this... Like our meat here, the raw meat. I think that does go bad. So I'm going to... For now, I'm going to put that over here. We're going to dry the meat so it... I don't know if it goes bad or not, to be honest. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is we've got too many freaking skulls and rocks and all kinds of weird stuff in here. So we're going to drop all this stuff and we're going to get ready for the day tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode of Cowboy Life Simulator. There are a lot of challenges out here in the Old West, but we're starting to tackle it, and I feel like every step we take is 10 steps back, so we got to get this thing under control. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.